Hey Christ Kids families, we wanted to talk about tomorrow in our all church fast. Our church is fasting tomorrow from sunup to sundown, and we are praying specifically for healing in our land. We wanted to make sure that our kids understood that we want them to participate too, because just thinking about if all of our adults in our church and our students and our kids are choosing to give something up to ask God for something better, then there's a lot of power right there. So we wanted to just touch on the 3 favorite questions that kids like to ask. What is this? Why are we doing it? And how do I do it? And then also we wanted to give you a little visual just for y'all to be able to talk about at home. 3.
What is fasting?
Fasting is giving up one thing for just a little while. It's not giving up one thing for a long time, and it's not giving up one thing forever. It's just for a little while. It's a way to pray that is super focused. You're giving up one thing to pray about one thing. And the cool part, even though you gave something up, God ends up filling you up. So you give up to fill up.
Why is our church fasting?
Our church is fasting tomorrow to ask God to heal us and to make us better. We're asking God to heal the people who are sick and to help them feel better. We're asking God to heal the people who have lost their jobs and to give them better jobs. We're asking God to heal the people who have been hurt by others and help show them that they are better than the way they've been treated. We're asking God to heal the people who have hurt others and to teach them to love better. Remember, all of us are doing this tomorrow. The adults are fasting, the teenagers are fasting, and we're asking you kids to help us and fast with us because we're going to have a really big and loud prayer if we're all doing it together. And how cool is that? All of us praying the same prayer.
How do I fast?
Here's how it works. Remember, you're choosing one thing to give up to pray for God to heal us and to make us better. And it's not forever, it's just tomorrow from the time you wake up until dinner time. The adults in our church are giving up food for the day, but your fast is going to look different. You might choose to give up screens. Maybe you love to play video games or watch shows. Maybe you love to get on YouTube on your tablet. That's something that you can give up for the day. Maybe you love to read, so you can give up your book that you're reading for the day. Or maybe you have a favorite toy that you love to play with, you love to build with Legos. That's something that you can give up for the day to focus on your prayer. Maybe you have a favorite snack that you want to give up. That is something that you can fast from so that you can pray. And when you go to reach for a chip, it reminds you, whoop, I'm supposed to pray for healing and pray for God to make us better. When you sit down to turn on your tablet, you're reminded, oh, healing, make us better. When you open your book and you find the chapter you were left off on, oh, healing, make us better. When you pull out your Legos to build, healing, make us better. That's how it works. The thing that you give up reminds you to pray for God to heal us and God to make us better. Okay, so here's a visual of what shows us how when we give something up, we actually get filled up by God. So if this is you and me. Oh, you're so cute. And you're filled up right now with the things that distract us, whether that's the tablets, whether that's the food that we eat, whether that's the books we read, whatever we're spending our time on, we're going to call that our distractions and what we like to think about and do during the day. And so if we give up something, I'll use our tablet for an example. If we give up screens, I'm going to put our little give up sign right here. If we give up screens to focus on God, then watch what happens. So God acts like this balloon, and I'm going to fill this up with air. And when I do, just like the air, we can't see inside. That's what God is. We can't see him, but we know he's there. And so I'm going to fill this up with air, and we're going to watch what God does when we choose to focus on him. So, all right. So, here is our balloon. Our balloon says, focus on God. Okay? And when we put our balloon on us, and we choose to focus on him, watch what happens to our distractions. So, the more we focus on God, the more he fills us up with himself. Remember, the air that's inside the balloon is filling this up, and it's moving out any distractions that we have, whether that's our tablet, whether that's our chips, whatever it is that we choose to think about, to be distracted with. God fills us up and moves our distractions out.